I should...
This is front-page material.
You want another one? You know news takes time to write, don't you? Oh, go on then. You've twisted my arm. By the time you've read that one, you'll be ready to write your own.
These boots have seen everything.
This is front-page material. Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline. That one, great headline.
I'd love to, thanks.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Can't slow down. Let's have a look.
Oh, we're not queuing for Shiraz's caress. Not yet, anyway. Head on in.
Why are some people so strange about Shiraz's caress? It's just sex.
People are just walking into Shiraz's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
I need a quick word.
Rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
There's a house. Den of decadent delights.
Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself. Do come again.
Slow down.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
Den of decadent delights.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings?
That might be worth a look.
It has plenty.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. How dare you, accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf.
I don't mind it, honestly.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mate a temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business. My eye. Damn priests.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delight.
Star was right. This was a stupid idea.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably...
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
sleeping in the gutter, then
Dumped a lot of them.
This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you funny in here.
Let's see what this does.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamy-jigs? You burned your head recently. Didn't you spot them by the gate? Big metal bastards, even bigger swords. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
A vampire spawn turned into mist. Didn't know they could do that.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it.
I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Maybe the...
Pleasant folks, from what I know.
And if a...
Probably break his...
shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Logan's name is written here too.
Sleeping in the gutter, then that son of a nicotine.
Look at you.
A member of staff?
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron considers me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his Good.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Murdered by my son.
Charming. She mustn't have nursed him enough as a child. Or too much.
Baldur.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Dwarf like me. Dresses in red. Found his secret. My sweet boy. Why?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Private rooms, music.
and if a patron confuses.
Let me work my magic.
No time to rest. Should mind my step.
Slow down, sweetie.
More fish. It's good for you.
So loud.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
And rich guys. Should have dumped a lot of them. This adventurer lark is rubbish. Should have listened to me, Da. Become a tanner. Bet they're gasping for tanners in Baldur's Gate.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
Listen,
everyone is...
it's got private rooms and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
Nearly there now. You can see the city.
nothing to do.
Up on the hill.
That's why we need cleaning just a little more. The possibilities are infinite.
Got diseases? Then any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
What are you still flapping your lips at me for? Get on with it.
What are you still flapping your lips at me for? Get on with it.
Nesta let you in? Good. Means you'll be further away from me.
Hello again. Looking for something different? You've come to the right merchant. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
What are you still flapping your lips at me for? Get on with it.
Not sure why you were so keen to get in the barn, but if the manip says so...
Manip Nesta may have given you the benefit of the doubt, but I've got my eye.
Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
Manip Nesta.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock prison.
Stay alert. That's a trap.
Back again, are you? If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. What? Who'd put explosives in toys? Very well. Show me these explosive toys, then. You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Let's see. What's in here?
There is work to do.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What's next, I wonder?
Don't be shy.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Seek and you shall find me.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. On my way.
Here we are, Griselda.
You and I have nothing more to...
You're no sauce. I'd put my money on Christine.
Who did that song go anyway?
We only got away with what we have on.
These clothes make me itch. That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
The state of this car. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Won't get us fed.
Should aim on our terms, not hiding in fear. Should we fortify the camp? Wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let them marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
What's up for discussion?
We can do nothing for you here.
So we should do nothing.
On the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other. Refugees for hire.
Then it's worse than without Martha. You did your good deed, but Torm's still watching you.
I think I'll still keep something sharp by the door.
Oh, and I'm supposed to say thank you for helping us. So, thank you.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.
Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself. Do come again. Bigger, smaller, in-betweener, I've got 'em all.
I'll give it a shot.
You've been pulling all night to keep watch. I know you. Breath for me. Yeah?
Certified fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for? If you're hungry.
Trying to climb up one, you madman!
I got it.
else was I supposed to see their optics?
Set your worries at rest.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you're working on. Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed, we've got the tool for the job.
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
To see one of them in a fight, a real fight. They crush everyone.
Oh, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gams. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for? Ugh. If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, Calm's Gams has you covered. A killer? That's... God. I've no love from my brother, but that's extreme. He doesn't deserve that. Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning, and he never listens to me. You wouldn't either, if you knew him like I did. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my shop and work for family business. For him, dick. Maybe you should keep your nose out of where it doesn't bloody belong. Now, you want clothes or not? Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember.
Parents, remember?
Put him up! Put him up!
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Whew! I was hoping you'd say that. To tell you the truth, I don't actually like hurting people very much, or getting hurt. It's a good job I ran into you.
How about Gondian and Gortash invented?
We've got the tool for the job.
Parents, remember?
You're in safe hands. Feels like hemp. No.
It was, but good armor is hard to find.
In a word, sir. Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning. Cities.
You will when you've met the drought.
Well, we're shopping for
Lovely places! Looking for a loving home!
So loud! I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let
Lovely. And nice. Oh.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Oh, you crave a performance. How decadent. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Sweeting. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting? Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
spoon.
I want to. Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hells, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? I think it's time you shut your gob, buddy.
Don't worry your pretty head about the fist, love. I can play them all like a lute.
Last thing I need's the manip on my arse. See you around, doll. Keep that fire stoked for me.
Damn it all, that guy's loaded! You just chased off a full coffer of tips. But I've still got 1 tip left, just for you. Don't stand between a gal and her gold mine.
Game. Play.
Listen, sweetheart, I'm sure you meant well. You want to help? Open your coin purse. Start with hoots if your whistle needs wetting. You want extra attention? Try Mamselle Amira.
Rustled Irenia's feathers, eh? Well, no harm done. Her moneymaker catches more fish than a frog catches flies. Charesse caress, the mamselle's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! The man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Have a look. All set, are you?
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Oh, you are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping device.
His leash.
Nine hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now? What? How? Nine hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Valoga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. It sounds terrible when you put it like that, but maybe you can put a stop to this whole operation. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Phologia sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
What? No, wait!
Well, so much for peace.
Might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off.
Corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Attention!
We are not in trouble.
Lost in thought.
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, and we will continue dancing.
At least things have stayed interesting.
You can stare as much as you like.
Don't waste a step. Something's on my mind.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
You rats with the guild now. Heard 9 Fingers met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust 9 Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the 9th hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs? Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my feet, would you?
Other person with you.
Lovely. And nice.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Dьявола. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? You as well? Dьявola's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Constable Dьявола is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move! Seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure?
Be rid of that brute. On his leash.
Of course. Set your worries at ease. You'll see her.
Doesn't make any sense.
Better not be
You
cursed.
will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength. I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
And all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if the page confuses me.
Devil's Den.
I will pay any toll, serve any foundling.
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents. You know?
Thanks. Give me strength.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore.
Huh. What's the catch?
I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. To illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
I am no mortal, and I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged, but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells, deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart. I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Any artifact that could command an Elder Brain must be close to omnipotent. But for it to be the very crown Carsus forged... It verges on unbelievable. I assure you, the hammer Raphael offered is mere scrap metal in comparison, whatever use he claims for it. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves. The only kind I have? Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Let's move. Best be on my way. Don't mind if I do. Seems simple enough.
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Was I supposed to see the wrong things?
Better be. Seems like a good moment to talk.
You're not wearing.
What can Hoots do for you? Forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Have a look. set, are you?
Give up a kidney for a tour of the steel boundary.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
My heart flutters at the thought.
I wouldn't mind a dancing axe of my own.
We're shopping for a
Welcome to Danthilon's
Movement charm wouldn't be too hard to apply to such an object. I could conjure one up for you if you like.
By the finest.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service? your father...
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
To climb up one, you madman!
My parents, remember?
How else was I supposed to see them?
It was such a bargain. We can't return bells.
Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir.
The trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay for it.
Father.
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste. What can I do for you, sir? I must say I'm rather proud of it. The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides.
In a word, sir.
And the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it. Had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning.
Are you sure?
The neighbors.
Yes, but they were...
You told me the armor was a bargain. armor to me climb on it.
To pleasure your fire.
Forget your word. These four walls are...
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here.